What is going on, guys? I am the FD Guru, bringing to you guys another episode of my NBA DFS fantasy sports podcast. And we have a small 4-game slate tonight. Not much to talk about. Only a couple injuries. Nothing really new. And we have a game featured in Mexico. Chicago at Orlando. It seems like there's reports saying that the air levels and all of that are going to be different, could change their pace of play. And with the Magic and Bulls rotations, I'm not really trusting anything in that game. So that's an easy game to fade tonight. If you feel good on a player or two, then get them in GPPs because they should have low ownership. For point guards, I do like Chris Paul tonight at 8,200. He's got a great matchup against the Lakers. He's at home and he's coming off of a triple-double. He's just in a good spot all around. I think I'd rather have him over James Harden. Harden's been really struggling to produce while Chris Paul has been back. He needs like almost 60 fantasy points, and he really just hasn't been doing it. He hasn't done it since the 28th of November, and I think even that night Chris Paul was out. So since then, he's really been struggling. He's really hard to trust, even with a great matchup against the Lakers. If you want to put him in GPPs, definitely a good thing to do on a small slate. But normally you would think Harden against the Lakers is an automatic lock in cash games, and I don't think so tonight. I'd much rather have Paul, and I'd much rather have LeBron. Another point guard you need to lock in, for some reason he's 3,500, is Bryan Forbes, coming off of a career game against Phoenix. He had 42 fantasy points. His minutes are most likely going to be there. He starts. The Spurs do like to shake up their rotations on any given night, but at 3,500 you really can't go wrong. He's a safe punt play for tonight, and if need be, you just drop his lowest score. Drop him as the lowest score on FanDuel. So he's an automatic lock in my opinion for both cash and GPP. For shooting guards, you could look at DeRozan for GPP. He's got great upside. He should be fairly lower owned because he screwed a lot of people last game. He only got 20 against Phoenix. Not a bad GPP play though. I like Doncic again at 7,400. He went off against the Hawks. I don't love him if Dennis Smith is back, just because there's less usage to go around and his price has gone up. But at 7,400, not a bad play in Phoenix. The pace is going to be there. The usage should be there, especially with Smith out. And then you can maybe even look at Eric Gordon, although he's not normally a good play. Good GPP play. He's got a lot of upside. The minutes will be there. 5,100 is never a terrible price for him, but it's not a great price either. Small forward, again, I love LeBron. No Brandon Ingram. The usage is there. He's at Houston. They're going to need every bit of usage out of him tonight with no Brandon Ingram as well. And then I love TJ Warren as well. No Devin Booker still. His minutes are slowly climbing back. He doubled his minutes last game to 24, and he should see up to 30 minutes tonight against a Clippers or Mavericks team that should definitely keep this game close. The Suns are definitely going to need Warren's play to stay in this game even at home. Power forward is a really bad position tonight. I don't like Aldridge. He's been terrible as of late. Gordon and Tobias are really highly priced. One guy you should be looking at is Josh Jackson. His minutes are there no matter what. Even if Phoenix gets blown out, he's going to play 30 minutes most likely every game from here on out. 5,500 isn't a terrible price. It's not a great price, but again, it's a small slate. Power forward's a bad position tonight. I don't mind him at 5,500. And then your second power forward, you just got to find where to spend up. Kuzma's in a really good spot at 7,900. He's been super consistent. I don't mind him as a cash game play either tonight for the slim pickings at power forward. Then at center, I'd say you spend up. Either look at Vucevic. I don't like that game, like I said earlier in the video. Or look at Ayton. I think Ayton's in a really good spot tonight. They're going to need him to stay on the court against DeAndre Jordan. And I think Ayton easily gets 30 or more fantasy points tonight. He's coming off of 3 really solid games. And again, on a small slate, you're not really going to get much consistency for cash games, and Ayton presents pretty good consistency at center. That's going to sum it up for the video, guys. If you look at my recent tweets, I have a NBA season giveaway. You just got to retweet my tweet. I'll be announcing the winner tonight. And then I'm also doing a DM group for all non-main slate lineups for NBA. I'll be posting single games, express maybe, and late night lineups. So if you want to get in on that, just DM me. Until next time, I am the FD Guru, and I am signing off.